everyone, bonjour, welcome back to my channel. Happy to have you, as always. As you know, one of my top priorities regarding shopping for myself is longevity and durability of the clothes that I am wearing or that I'm buying. Specifically so, I usually ask myself, will I wear this 30 times before I buy something? And more than will I wear it 30 times, well, can I? Because some clothes are just not made to last. I abandoned fast fashion August of last year, so almost a year to the date, mainly because the clothes that I was buying was falling apart way before the 30 times of wear mark. So this series is going to be me reviewing things that I have actually worn 30 times or more. It is my hope with this series to shed some light on and give some attention to the things out there that you can buy that actually last, because sometimes we pick something up with the best of intentions, but it's more often than not just not possible to really know. This series for me is made possible by the fact that I do track what I wear every single day. I've been doing that for more than a year now. So these videos are of course going to be directly based on the data that I've collected over the time that I've worn the outfit or the item, and then sometimes compared with other items I've had of the same type and how they did. In this series I will also purely focus on the longevity and quality of the product. I'm not going to go into any drama or ethics regarding the brands that I will be reviewing. So with that said, the first video in this series is going to be based off of my Everlane jeans. I bought the original cheeky jeans in sky blue in fall of last year. So far I've worn them 71 times, so quite a bit above the 30 times that I would have had to grace the jeans with this review. I bought these jeans for 72 Swiss francs, which means that one more wear and I will be at 1 francs per wear, and my goal for all of the clothes I wear is ultimately 1 francs per wear. That is the ultimate goal. It can be quite hard to get some pieces down to that point, but these jeans have made it and are still growing really strong. These jeans are looking exactly like they did when I first got them. Despite the amount of wear, I literally cannot find a single place on these jeans that gives away that they've been worn that many times. And I think in terms of how I take care of them, these jeans were actually the victim of an accident. I had an accident where I washed something pinks with a bunch of my clothes, and these jeans were part of that wash. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have remembered this, and because of that, these jeans have been through the washer quite a lot. I think I probably washed them at least 15 times, which is quite high for jeans, but this hasn't in any way in the end messed with the appearance or the durability of the jeans. It is definitely noteworthy to mention that these jeans have never been tumble dried. I don't throw any of my clothing in the dryer, but it's especially important not to do that with jeans, because jeans usually have quite a bit or just some elastane to them, and once you throw elastane in the dryer you can very easily burn it and the jeans will sort of lose their shape. The Everlane jeans that I bought, the original cheeky jean, have 2% elastane in them. So for that reason, I never tumble dry my jeans, and it's especially important not to do that with skinny jeans because they will just lose their shape. Not that this is skinny jeans, just throwing that in there. Then I also wanted to make a little bit of a comparison, because depending on how long you've been following me, you probably remember from one of the wardrobe updates that I did, we kind of went over the Levi's bootcut jeans that I had prior to them dying. When I say dying, basically these jeans started ripping at the crotch and just the fabric started thinning out both at the knee and like on the butt and stuff like that. The Levi's I bought for 130 francs when I first got them, so almost double the price. I ended up being able to wear them 87 times, so still a bit more than the Everlane, but the cost per wear ended on 1.49 francs, so almost 1.5. And even though the color held up nicely, that was probably the only part of the jeans that did. I think they looked pretty good until they just, fell apart. And looking up details for this video, I also noticed that there's actually 16% of polyester in those Levi's jeans. Now this won't be true for every Levi's jeans, but I remember we were all pretty shocked that I didn't get to go further with like a literal pair of Levi's jeans because they are so expensive. So I think that for the price, the Everlane jeans has just been so worth it. Like honestly, I can't believe that they're still going so strong. Because they've been doing so well, I did end up getting them in a darker wash as well with like a raw hem. I've only worn those half of the time that I have the lighter wash, but yeah, the story is basically the exact same. I do have one more comparison to make, but that is way before my YouTube time. But basically I had these mango mom jeans that I was really into. It was the only pair of jeans that I would wear for a while. I've no clue how much wear I got out of them because it's just so hard to say. But in this case, it wasn't so much that the jeans fell apart, it was that the color turned so ugly after a while. Like the places on the jeans where a little bit of dye would be missing or the dye would maybe just fade out. Instead, the jeans would become almost yellow, as if they were like taking in the color of dirt. I mean, this is just me, you know, winging it. I have no idea if that's the case, but basically just the color turned so ugly in the spaces where the jeans were most prone to be stretched out. That is something I definitely didn't even take into account when I bought these jeans. And like I said, it didn't happen with the Levi's, but it definitely hasn't happened with the Everlane either. And again, if you're a regular to my channel, you know that probably one of the things that I preach the most is a proof of concept. Basically, whatever you can wear that you already have a proof of concept that you will wear over and over again, or you have a proof of concept that it is something that will last, that is basically where I would put my money. So not only have I gotten a proof of concept that I will literally wear these jeans months on end, you know, they're not even a year old. I also have a proof of concept that they will actually last. Obviously, I have no idea how long these are gonna last me, so we'll keep updating as we go and see if they do fall apart at some point. But so far, really worth the money, and I'm so excited to see these reach 1 franc per wear. So excited to see them go way below that. I have had a few items in the past that have gotten quite below, but they also weren't going so strong when we got to this point. So this is something I'm hugely excited about. So if you are interested in these jeans from Everlane or any of the other jeans from Everlane, I will put a link to the jeans I have in the description. So if you want, you can buy through my affiliate link. Not that this video is sponsored in any sense, of course. One more thing I want to mention, just because this is a question I kind of get again and again, and it's also something I sometimes see on the internet in the reviews of jeans, is that if your jeans are perfect anywhere but the waist, that is still perfect jeans. If your jeans fit perfectly when you receive them and the only problem is that the waist is too large, just take them in. Take them to your tailor, have them take in the little bit that needs to make this a perfect pair of fitting jeans. If you found jeans that fit anywhere else and you really like the shape, don't let the fact that the waist isn't made perfectly to you discourage you. Obviously, we all live in different sizes and shapes of bodies, so finding something that's perfect to you from the get-go, really hard. So make it a habit of taking something that is near perfect to the tailor. That is what I always do, and my clothing turns out so much nicer for it. If you like this video, please don't hesitate giving it a thumbs up so that I know. It really does help out my small channel. And if you're here for the first time and not already subscribed, then do that, because I would love to keep you around. Thanks for watching, and farewell!